recommendation is we need to engage in R&D. Organizations should actually invest in research and development. According to the Fortune 500 companies, in innovation budget of any organization should be allocated 2 or 3% of their net income. So it's done in order to support innovation, in order to support research and development. Then we also have long turnaround timelines in terms of troubleshooting and problem solving. Our recommendation is we need to make use of AI tools such as the Microsoft Copilot. I'm sure those that use Microsoft Copilot would attest that it's a lifesaver, and it actually reduces the time that you take in solving problems. It summarizes meetings for you. It can actually attend a meeting on your behalf. So those are some of the AI tools that you can actually employ. Then in terms of data visualization, I think in the morning an earlier speaker spoke about data visualization, the V11s. Let's make use of those. There are so many tools out there that you can actually employ, such as Tableau and Microsoft Power BI. We can also make use of ChatGPT. I'm sure everyone here is familiar with ChatGPT. There's also Gemini, and there's also Meta AI. Then in terms of our challenges in operating within Zimbabwe, some of the solutions that we are offering, there has to be curriculum changes. I think if the minister was here, these are some of the things that we need incorporated. Curriculum changes. If you look at Japan, we have got 12-year-old engineers, even 8-year-old engineers who are actually doing greater things than graduates here in Africa. Then the issue of sanctions was also topical when we did our discussion. I'll give an example. Sorry, 30 more seconds. Yeah. There was an example that we put across at Econet Wireless. We were trying to acquire a robot, a CX robot, and we were affected by these sanctions, and we haven't been able to acquire one from the United States. We ended up resorting to the Look East policy. So we acquired one from India. So, and then in terms of the sanctions, again, there are actually very good learning platforms such as the Simply Learn, which you cannot access when you're using a Zimbabwean IP. So those are some of the challenges that we have. Then there are other remote working jobs that you cannot get, that cannot pay you out your salary when you are working here in Zimbabwe. So it's also affecting the engineers there, but it requires maybe policy changes. Then last but not least, in managing complex projects, engineering risky projects, we need to also make use of AI tools which can actually analyze historical project data and assist us in analyzing the risks before we undertake the project, the issues of prototyping and risk management. So examples include Monday. With that, we conclude our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you to the engineering team and engineer rep. If we can move to the IT, 1 minute, please.
All right.
Otherwise, not Zima Mike.
Okay, thank you. I think much of our presentation has been elaborated by the previous speaker, but I will just touch base on probably the major challenges that we face from an IT perspective, since the human digital skills and the versus AI part has been pondered upon. So mainly, I'm speaking on behalf of IT professionals. So, so mainly, we face the challenge of scope creep. As IT professionals, the business usually, as they send their requirements, there's always a situation where we get more requirements than we initially had. So this in turn would affect our project timelines, the completion times, and also some additional requests may actually change the scope significantly of the projects. Then secondly, in terms of resource management, sometimes as IT professionals, or might suggest, due to maybe, I wouldn't call it unfair representation, but minimal presentation of the PMO office at a higher level, it's quite difficult to sell usage of a tool that hasn't really been adopted, especially, let's say there's an AI tool would want to use as we run a new project. Sometimes due to that lack of presentation, would face challenges of resource allocation and maybe knowledge gaps. Then moving on, there's also communication breakdown between us as the IT professionals and the higher offices, maybe due to lack of someone in the PMO office as well, at executive or board level, whereby sometimes the goals and the expectations may not really much align, which also in turn would go back to the scope creep. So I'll also just run to the conclusions that we made. In terms of AI and the human digital skills, the conclusion was AI would significantly assist us as project managers, since it will give us the time to maybe focus on other skills that other skills that AI is not really. Let me just other human skills like leadership and communication, ability to problem solve, stakeholder management. AI cannot do this for us, so it will help us focus on those as well, and it will free us. So I think a collaborative approach towards the usage of AI and our human digital skills would eventually assist us to be better project managers and to make more defined decisions. So I think essentially that's what we have from IT. Thank you.
Thank you, IT team, business team, then finally our executives.
Hello?
So 1 minute starting now that is the signal that our minute is up.
Thank you. The concept, developing sustainable project management skills in the digital age. In summary, what we looked at is the development of human digital skills is the main or the cornerstone, whereby we are saying the project managers have to look at development of their digital skills. And AI contributes in a big way, or you have to utilize AI in your human digital skills. Now let's talk about some of the challenges. I will not dwell much on the HDS because it has already been elaborated, but let me go straight to the challenges as explained by the group. Challenge number one is on governance of projects. The governance of projects is a challenge in the sense that the way governance is handled with other departments, such as the control arms, is handled in a traditional manner, whereas the PMO will be acting in an agile manner, and you have a challenge there, and you lose time. One of the ways of solving that has been to co-opt, or rather I can take an example of what we did at ZB, where we co-opted some of the compliance team members into the program so that they can be schooled in terms of the approach. Challenge number two, challenge on third parties, or some call them aggregators, which you have got very little control on, and they may impact on your project output in terms of your time, your quality. The solution that was presented by the team is the one on SLAs, We're encouraged to have service-level agreements with our third parties. Then the third challenge that we discussed was on innovations or on deployments. Here we were encouraged to utilize AI for the mundane tasks and concentrate on the decision making. I'll go straight to the sustainability. Number one, for the sustainability part, the business team raised the issue of culture. The culture needs to change. Number two, it is not enough to be agile, but you also have to be proactive. Yes, it's good to be agile, but as you are agile, you also need to be proactive to determine the future and plan for it now. And for that, again, you could use AI. Number three, the business team came up with something called psychological safety. Let's be open to ideas. Quite often, good ideas are lost because they are not captured, team members are ignored. If I have left out, I would ask any of my colleagues to assist with an addition. If I left out anything.
Okay, thank you to the business team. And as we hand over to the executive team on the last issue of psychological safety, many have accused leadership of walking around with an invisible gun. If you make the wrong move, you can be shot. So executives, it would be nice to hear, but you still have 1 minute. You are not providing psychological safety because you are moving around with an invisible gun. Our executive team.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity. For our group, I think what came out clearly is that there's lack of a clear vision in terms of what we want to achieve, which is the current state versus the desired future state, particularly because we tend to set fixed strategy cycles. For instance, we can have a strategy cycle 2021 to 2030 or Agenda 2063. Now, because of that, we then tend to be rigid, and it then becomes difficult to then fuse such things as AI because things are changing every day. And the call to action was that organizations need to be agile and nimble enough to change or infuse new technologies in the middle of strategy implementation. That's number one. Then the second one was there is no clarity on clear wins from the business team and the technology team when they come with their projects, maybe to the executive. Now, I think the call to action is we need to have an implementation plan which shows quick wins and which demonstrates incremental value derivation opposed to one big product which is delivered within time, scope, and budget. So let's stick to celebrating the little successes to make sure that we are clear on where we are going rather than waiting for the final delivered product. Then in terms of AI, the executive team noted that AI is just a buzzword, which maybe all of us in here, we don't even understand or why we want to go with it or what it is. So clearly, I think I call the leadership of PMI to maybe organize a session so that we need to socialize this AI thing, to structure it and unpack it, and then we might even need a product PRs to demystify, to make it visible to the C-suite through cultivating a culture of innovation. And obviously the call to action for the executive is also not to punish, but to celebrate small successes from innovation so that that invisible gun will not be visible anymore. Then lastly, there is also the call to celebrate success, so that as we try to infuse AI into our everyday work, we need to celebrate those little successes. We need to put stage gates and guardrails, which with a capacitated project manager to call the shots, and not only to stick to projects. Executive. Unfortunately, also executive serves at the pleasure of the sponsor, so at times it's then difficult also to be nimble. Then in terms of ESG, or in terms of sustainability, as executive, we noted that it's also a buzzword that we always speak sustainability. But if you are to look at all of us, do we even understand the sustainability framework that exists in Zimbabwe? Do we understand the structures that drive sustainability? Now you would notice that all projects, they have to be delivered in a sustainable manner. But aside from what the fellow speaker put through in terms of UN SDGs, there's nothing that really the project manager knows in terms of the sustainability framework, standards and guidelines. For instance, the Sustainability Accounting and Standards Board, ISO 26000, UN Global Impact, the Global Reporting Initiative, and even the support that we get from the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange in terms of Statutory Instrument 134 of 2019, which supports group listed companies in terms of sustainability. So really, the call to action from the executive is that we should understand that the ethical consideration of PMI, ethics, which is responsibility, respect, fairness, and honesty, they are built around delivering projects in a sustainable manner. And our decision model calls us to assess the facts, consider alternatives, make and evaluate our initial decision, apply PM ethics, and then finally decide. And all this speaks to sustainability. But unfortunately, the conclusion is that it remains a buzzword, which a little of us understand, and we really need to unpack these terms, sustainability and AI, so that they become more visible with small steps and clear wins as we go. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our panel. Due to time constraints, we will skip over question and answer. However, we echo your sentiment to say, Mr. President and the board, I hope we will have a webinar or something as a follow-up to really then delve into these topics. I'm still curious to know about the invisible gun. So Ideal Solutions, if you can prepare to come through 5 minutes, followed by EcoCash Holdings. Thank you to our panel. Thank you so much. Please share your presentations. Ideal Solutions.
Thank you, Madam. Good afternoon. Well, I don't know what I'll be able to do within 5 minutes, so I'll just speak, okay? All right, so Ideal Solutions is we train various international certifications. As I was moving around, I was meeting a lot of students. I think, Mr. President and the board, it turns out that almost 70 to 80% of the people in here came through Ideal Solutions. We introduced them to the chapter, so we are so happy, so excited to see quite a number. So the chapter is Ideal Solutions, in a sense. So, right, we are happy, and we are glad, and I'm also happy, and we are proud that also Ideal Solutions, previously, yes, just being members, but now we are having, I think, more than 60% of the board members are also Ideal Solutions former students. So what I'm going to do is, we train. I'm sure if you are not certified in here, please come see me, and we'll make sure that we organize for your training immediately. Okay. So because I'm used to training and so forth, what I had prepared, I think I won't be able to really dive into the career lifelong learning, and I think in conjunction with the PMI Next, which I'm sure George talked about a lot, so I would not touch a lot about that. But what I just wanted to do, because we had just brought some prizes that we wanted to give to people, I can't go back with those. I want us to quickly just to do that, and then whoever is gonna win wins, okay? And I leave it. So I want us to do, just if you have got your mobile phone or your laptop, and you are on internet, just do kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. I was thinking we could do it in groups, but now that it's kind of really, the time is. So I've got some t-shirts, I've got some caps, ideal solutions. So those, I'll take the top 5, will win themselves a t-shirt and a cap. Then from number 6 up to number 10, they win themselves a cap only. Cadence of ideal solutions, okay? So I'm just gonna log in here, and I just want you to get in, and I'll give you the code right now, kahoot.org. So that's the one we are going to use. We'll see how many questions I can do. So possibly we can do 3 questions. They are not PMP questions, okay? All right, so don't worry, I'm not giving you, but of course some are, just to make sure that right. Let me apply this one. Okay. Right. Can I put it in? Perfect. Right, so you can possibly put the, do I still have my, okay. Okay, so get ready to join. So I'm sure it's asking you for a pin, right? Those ones who are there. So just enter that pin, 651197. Just enter it on your phone. So this game is, so it gives you the scores based on correctness of your answer and how quick you have been able to answer, okay? So because there is no much time, I'm gonna just start. So you are going to be putting your answer based on, so please, we would also want to prove that the name that you would have put there, because some are putting nicknames and stuff like that, is to prove that you are the real one. Okay, right, so I'm gonna start with those ones who are there already. We have got 50. I will start. Here is the question. The first one is just a sample, okay? There we go, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So you are picking the color which matches what you have here, okay? Unfortunately, network. You are picking the color, the answers are here, and the colors are appearing on your phone, so you pick which one matches. Right, so it's done. I think 10 people got it correct of those who answered, and others did not. So, right, I'll go to the next one. So, the top 5. Oh, this one, okay, this one was a sample. Okay, it's a 0 score one, right? So are we okay now? Are we okay now? This one was not being scored, okay? So we are all good. So we are all good now to go to the ones that are scored, right? So the next one is being scored now. Okay, I hope the director of ceremony is also playing so that you just let the time go. There is. When was this posted in the chapter WhatsApp group? That image which is appearing there, when was it posted in the WhatsApp group? Right, okay, so 15 got it correct, and others failed. So this was posted by how much, isn't it? It was saying 2 days to go. So 2 days to go, you started on Wednesday. So this was Monday. Monday was 24 June. Okay. Right, so let's see the board. Hama is taking it, okay. So Hama is 816, so let's see. We'll see how many. Right, we go next. Which project is this? Which project is this? Which project is this? It's not. It's okay. No, right. 36 got it correct. Some missed it. Okay. So who? So this one will never have it. You won't be. It's hard to have a draw there. Tafi is overtaken. You see, Hama is now down. Let's go next. All right. This one is Agile emphasized a minimum viable product, then iteratively add more features. Which picture best represents this minimum viable product approach? Now come to PMP. Let's see those ones who are not PMP certified or Agile certified. Miriam, you can honestly. So I'll take people for a lecture. MC, I'll start PMP lecturing right now. If most people fail it, then I'll have to. Right, yes, and they have to pay fees, yes. Right, so 58 answers submitted, and I think the clock is done. So a minimum viable product, 19 people got it correct. The correct answer, so out of 58, 19 got it. Let's, let's see, look at it. A minimum viable product. We create something and we start adding features to it. How can you add on a bicycle to end up coming up with a car? Honestly. Do you see? So the only possible answer there was C. We can then start to add features, isn't it? And eventually we've got a product. Okay, next one. I'm almost done, madam. All right, so this is double the points. So who is Rule 59? Ah, yes, I do solutions. All right, we go. Aha. Okay, A is 4, B is 5, C is 8, D is 1, E is 2. You just have to use, you know, even in the exam, you don't sometimes need to calculate. By merely looking, you can be able to. You've seen it already, isn't it? If you don't know what we normally teach as well, PMP brings questions which you may not even understand it or and you don't know. Give your best guess. My mother told me to choose this one. That's it. Why do you waste time on something that you don't know? Is it going to change when you're in the exam? No. So we also teach you to do guesswork. Yes, it's there. Ask Mr. Hun. It's true, isn't it? You do guesswork sometimes. This one. Don't know anything. Right, the correct answer was 28. Wow, well done, team. Most of us got it correct. 28. That's a huge number. So the correct answer was, and besides, when you look at these answers, A, B, E, H, honestly, it was not complete, isn't it? A, D, E, H, J was starting in the middle, isn't it? E, G, I, J. So we were supposed to have about five activities there for you to have. So that was the only logical answer which would have made sense anyway. Right, okay. Now, well, Abigail. Is this the Abigail? Who is Abigail? Oh, Abby. Yeah, Abby. Ah! Hey, those are the old PMPs. Hey, 16? 2017. Right. Right. Let's see. Right, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So sometimes you just need to give your guess. So 22 got it correct, which is good. So it was founded in October 1969. Right, and the right, so Abi still on top. Well, Hama is back. Right. The last one. Which one is the odd one out here? You can't see? You can. I'm telling you. To see the correct answer, you can. For you to pick the correct answer, you can. I can tell you, if you know how to. Right. The reason it was just because the others were painted gray down there and the other one was blue all around. You did not even require to read what was written inside. Okay, so C is the correct answer and 16 people got it correct. So who is gonna win? Right. Okay, oh, it's giving me the Abi went to number 3. So you can come through, Abi, just get other as well. And who is the top one? Let's celebrate. Ruru, well done. Right, let's see the other. So, so Weli was also following there. Right.
Okay, as you receive your prizes, there is a link that has been posted on the group. Please, may you respond as swiftly as possible so our organizing team can make the relevant arrangements for this afternoon. Please respond to the link. EcoCash Holdings.
So, Mr. Mtasa, please issue the T-shirts to the people, and let's. Yes, I'm pulling the other. Right then, so the top, I said top 5. So number 4 was Apostle, and number 5 was Weli. Right? Apostle, you can come through, and Weli, you can come through. Then those who are going to get some. Those who are gonna get caps. Where is Peter? Peter, please come and get your cap. Right, and then Ru, you've got your cap as well. See us, and then Hama, you've got your cap, and lastly, Ta Caroline, please come and get your cap. Thank you so much. See us for any training needs. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Muchuchuti. That was a very exciting session. And it is very true when he says 70% of the members have been certified by Ideal Solutions. They are our leading provider of PMP training and project management related training. We'll now move on to EcoCash Holdings. EcoCash Holdings, 5 minutes, please. We apologize for that inconvenience. Please bear with us. 5 minutes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, project managers. Thank you very much for that response. My name is Kodakwashe Makaure from EcoCash Holdings, and I'm here to showcase to you briefly what EcoCash is all about. I'm sure most of us get confused. You end up thinking that EcoNet and EcoCash is one and the same thing. Yes, we are. It's the same group, but we are separate in terms of our services that we offer. So if you look at our slide, we will find that EcoCash Holdings, we are a group of SBUs, right? And we have got categorized or branched our services into various categories or pillars. We've got the fintech side, that is the financial technology side. I'm sure you've heard of Stewart Bank and EcoCash. Those are the SBUs that fall under the fintech pillar. Then we've got the insurtech, which reference to insurance technology. And under that space, we've got EcoSure, Mover, that is for your car insurance, as well as Maisha for your health insurance as well. Then under the digital health services, we have got Mars, and we also have got Maisha Medic. There's a difference between those two, Maisha Medic and Maisha. Like I said, Maisha falls under the InsurTech for your health insurance. And then the Maisha Medic falls under the digital health services, where you get your health tips if you dial on a code on your mobile phones. Please do pay close attention because there are prizes to be won. So I'm trying to be brief so that you can be able to walk away with something at the end of the presentation. Then we also have got the EduTech pillar, where we've got Akelo. There you find that you've got material or educational content for your children. Please do make sure that you subscribe to this so that you keep your children busy and they'll be able to have something to do. You know what they say? An idle mind is what? The devil's workshop. So please, let's make sure that we keep them occupied. And then we also have got the on-demand services pillar, where you find that we've got Clean City, where we offer waste management services. And also we've got Via, the Via taxi, where you can hail a taxi from wherever you are and you can actually be assisted. Then we also have got the agri-tech space. Under the agri-tech space, we talk of Via or Eco Farmer, where you can actually hire out a truck to come and do your land tillage wherever you're doing your projects under those spaces. So that's those are the pillars that we have, like I said. And in the house, we've got exciting promotions. As EcoCash, you know there's always something happening in the house. So under EcoCash, we have got what we call the Chaka Chaya promotion. And I'm sure you've heard noise so much on the radios or on the media talking about the Chaka Chaya promotion. And also EcoShow, we've got something happening there as well as under Mover. So under the EcoCash Chaka Chaya promotion, you'd find we are saying transact and win. So each time you transact, you can actually get 20 points, and then you'll automatically be in that draw. So these draws are actually being conducted weekly and also monthly. If you just check in the media as well, you'd find that there's something being posted weekly there. So there are lots of prizes to be won. Pane mombe zatichakupai at the end of the day. So please do participate. You may walk away with a cow for yourself, and gas stoves, fridges, t-shirts, cell phones, and lots of other things. And also we've got the EcoCash mobile app, where we're saying that you need to upgrade. We know that you know the old application that was there, but now we have revamped it, and we've got additional features that you'd find there, whereby you can actually be able to pay directly for your DSTV payments for your subscriptions on that EcoCash application. You'd find that there it's integrated. You've got the Zig as well as the USD wallet. So please do make sure that you visit the Play Store and download those applications. You'll be able to actually explore more there. And then under the educational cover, this is under EcoShow space. You'd find that you can actually ensure that you do educational cover there, where you pay educational benefits towards covering your school fees for your children. In the event that you pass away, your children will be catered for. So please do visit our offices if you need to know more about these products and you can actually subscribe for yourselves and the kids. So we've got, you find that we've got also packages there, under educational packages. You find that we've got the premium, the primary, the secondary, all depending to cater for all wallets. Then we've got the mover, where we're saying, I'm sure each one of us at some point or indirectly, you may know someone who would have experienced a smash and grab, which are on the increase that are happening on the streets there. So please, you make sure that if you subscribe to this, or that is if you insure your mobile phone or any devices that you may have, you can actually ensure that you visit our offices, your phones get evaluated and the like, and then you'll be able to, in the event that you actually encounter those kind of incidences, you are taken care of. So you simply access it by dialing *901 as shown on the screen. At this juncture, I would like to call my colleagues, the EcoCash team, so that we quickly do our question and answer. I hope you're paying attention so that you can actually walk away with something at the end of the day. Thank you.
Hi. Okay. Okay. just like any other draw, this is a draw that is actually you are randomly picked. So those points are accumulated. One day, I'm sure you will definitely win. So it's more, these are, these are, you transact, you earn points, and you win. Yes. Yes, there are weekly draws that are being conducted every week, and they're actually names that are released. So I'm sure some of your friends and relatives and colleagues have actually won, but they haven't shared yet. Okay, I'll take one question before I go. Yes. b- Yes, thank you for that. We've taken note of that. I think right now the business really actually wanted to cater for, those instances where a parent passes away, and we have instances where the children then stop going to school because of that. But we have really taken note of that at that point. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So, as my colleague mentioned, there are giveaways that we cannot go back with. I hope we were all paying attention. So maybe if we could just have one person just listing out what promotions we are currently running in the house. There were 3 that were mentioned. If we can have one person who can, all 3. If we can have one person, all 3 or 2. Let's hear. Yes, Ms. That is one. Upgrade is not a promotion, but thank you so much. Can we have one person who can name 2? Chaka is out. 2 that are in the house. Maybe just a hint. We have got 3 pillars that are running. So we have Ana Mover, we have EcoCash, and we also have under EcoShow. Yes. Can I see? I heard someone saying something. Maybe you can say it louder. Okay, we have Enda. Thank you so much. My colleague will assist there. Okay. All right, another one. Can anyone name at least 4 pillars that were mentioned under the EcoCash group? Okay, he raised his hand first. Mm-hmm. Short take. Yes, thank you so much. Where can you, assistant? Well done. All right, another one. We're going to do this quickly. Well. Okay. All right, another one. Can anyone name the business units that fall under the InsurTech pillar? Can I have a hand up? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. 3. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yes, you got some assistance here. Well done. Well done. Well done. So just by a show of hands, how many have upgraded? I think someone at the back. Yes, sir. Would you mind telling us, I don't know if you've had a full experience of the app, but maybe just what new features are there on the app? Just one. You, sir, with the head, with the cap. You. Mm-hmm. Yes. Great, well done. Yes, you can also do send to many. You can send your EcoCash to several peers. So well done. Okay, just one last one. How many points does one need to qualify for the Chaka Chaya promotion? Okay, I saw your hand first, sir. 20, yes, well done. Right, this one is going to be a bit tough. But I don't know, well, yeah, Chaka Chaya is always advertising. Where is this week's draw going to be held at? The Chaka Chaya weekly draw. It's the part where you quickly use your phone. This week. Yes, sir. Yes, Mashingo. Today, I about Mashingo, ere? Maybe a bonus one. That was a bit tough. A bonus one. What prizes are being won, being offered on the Chakacha? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Get the back. Yes. You? Yes. A cow. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. That's what we had for you today. Thank you so much, and thank you for participating. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, EcoCash Holdings, for that. Oliver and Lloyd, if you can just come through for the next part of the presentation. Oliver and Lloyd. However, as Oliver and Lloyd are coming through to start their presentations, allow me to also acknowledge some people that had a few their special days during this conference. So Juliet and Tinashe Mapfudza, if you can just stand up, Juliet and Tinashe Mapfudza. Tinashe Mapfudza, kana pana ari padhuze naye ngomukwenya asumuke. Oh. Juliet and Tinashe Mapfudza, please stand up. So Juliet was celebrating her birthday yesterday. Tinashe is celebrating his birthday today. It is a blessing to have you guys celebrate with us. So everyone, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Over to you, Lloyd.
Thanks, Patience, and good afternoon, colleagues. I'm under instructions to spend, I think, 30 seconds just to talk to you about chapter membership. It's unfortunate I was not given enough time, but it's good that we are all here. I just want to check, I just want to do a survey. How many of you here are members of the PMI, be it PMI Global or PMI Chapter? Thank you. So I'm not worried about you. It's like your fish that is already in the cooler box, but I need to maintain you. I need to, I need to know how many of us here are not members of the PMI Chapter. Okay, I'm told here to tell you that the link for the activities closes in the next 3 minutes. So let's log in and select our options. So I'm happy we have members who are not part of the PMI chapter. So I've shared the brochure on the WhatsApp group. Please go through that and register as a PMI member. If you have any issues, please get in touch with me. I'm here to assist you. I think I'll be here until tomorrow morning. Anyone who wants to be a member, please feel free to get in touch with me. For those who are already members, we have volunteering opportunities that you need to take part of. So I'm also available to then talk to you about the available opportunities. Maybe just let me take you through the organogram. Can you show my presentation there? So this is our chapter organogram. So the blue box is there. They are all occupied. Those are the VPs that we have been dealing with throughout the conference. Then we have several boxes below that which are not occupied. So please get in touch with me so that I can, show you the vacant positions that you may need to take part of. So, gentlemen and ladies, I think I'm done with my presentation. I don't want to take much of your time. I know you want to go and have fun in the activities. So let's meet during the activities as well as the cocktail. I'll be able to give you more information. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Lloyd. Now for Oliver, in 1 minute, please launch our mentorship.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Mine is a very, very straightforward task. I want to present to you on our mentoring program that we are running under Professional Development Department, which is a part and a parcel of the PMI Zimbabwean chapter. So what this program entitles is we are basically pairing, you heard from Ideal Solutions, who are our partners in training. There are people that come through Ideal Solutions to become members of the PMI ZImbabwe. Once they join the organization or they join the chapter, we would like to actually assign them to experienced professional project managers so that they can be mentored along the journey of project management. Basically, that's the purpose of my appeal to you. So we are looking for volunteers as project managers to then walk through with these people that have just graduated, that have just certified as PMP managers, that have just certified as project management professionals who are looking for direction within the project management fraternity. So in that respect, what I will probably want to do at this point is I'll probably want to maybe show you, if this is done correctly, what actually materializes from this valuable program that we have within the chapter. And for this program is being run by Tendai Matani. Unfortunately, she was not able to be with us today, but at the end of the day, you can still see our Vice Professional Development, who is John Seriwa, or you can still see me. So we are looking for people who can actually assist us in this respect. Before I just close, I also want to invite the former president. She's got a very good testimony that she wants to share with this chapter. Thank you very much. Director of Ceremony.
Thank you, Oliver.
Good afternoon. I just thought I would share with you one of the testament of our mentorship program as a chapter. We just had one of the speakers, Juliet Mashawiri, who gave us an awesome speech in the morning. At one point in time, as a chapter, we mentored her. So I just want to showcase the pictures. In that time, she was at Uncommon, another volunteer organization that also works with youth, and it's one of our partners. So if you look to my right there, can you see me? To my right is Juliet, and the rest of the team that we mentored. You see her? To my right, this is my right. Okay, from your side is to my left. Okay, all right. Okay, but can you see Juliet anyway? Okay, all right. So as a chapter, we offer what we call project management skills for life. Here we mentor young children, young adults, where we teach them basics of project management. So this is what we were doing at Uncommon. You can move forward. Okay, so that was me delivering some speech to the to the students there during that event. It was a 2-day event with the Engineer Chaza and our former VP Professional Development, Robert. Engineer Chaza is also giving a speech there. Okay, the last picture. Yeah? Okay, that's fine. So Juliet is somewhere amongst these students. So this is just to show you that the mentorship program is real, and we are calling on volunteers, like Lloyd was saying, to come and help us also in this mentorship program to help our youth. And this speaks as a testament of what mentorship can do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Memory, for that testimony. We are honored to have Juliet amongst us as a product of the mentorship program. We've all done projects in our lives sometimes without realizing it. Some have started a building project and completed it without realizing it. But it's organizations such as PMI that ensure that these projects are done on time, within budget, and to the expectations of all the beneficiaries. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my immense pleasure these past 3 days to be with you as your Director of Ceremonies. At this juncture, allow me to hand over to the chapter president, Mr. Ane Suvere, for closing remarks.
Colleagues, it's nearing the end. A project starts, ends at some point. This particular project is now ending officially, and allow me to give my closing remarks. I would like to ask if Dr. Movers is in the house. May you please run to the front. Run to the front, literally. Run to the front and please be in the correct gear. May you please take off the jacket and be upstanding on the stage. Colleagues, I am drawing all the attention to movement Dr. Movers Musasiwa, number 1. We want to thank him and acknowledge him for organizing this great conferences, our VP events. Can you please clap hands for him for that? For that. And thank you, Movers. The other thing that I want to do is, he is the only comrade in the room, so you can call him Comrade Dr. Movers. And to encourage the chapter members here present to join the clubs that we have as a chapter. We do this in conjunction with the membership VP, so that we say we are a member, we are a network. We want to play together, want to learn together. And we are happy to present to Comrade Movement, Dr. Movers Musasiwa, the appreciation gift. Unfortunately, he's wearing the wrong shoes today, but because we want him to wear the correct shoes, we are presenting to him his Hoka Bondi 8 shoes, which are going to be supplied by Kotlam Trading, and the voucher is real. Thank you. So the value is right there. Ukawuya participate, we honor. That shoe is going for $200, guys. We have Mtambe Golf, we have Mtambe Soccer, we are ready. We will find partners. This was sponsored by one of our partners. So, because the other doctor, the other comrade is not in the house, and he's the only one who's qualified to receive the other appreciation to the comrade in the chapter. There's another comrade, Godfrey Kosi Marongwe. He is unfortunately not in the house, but we want to present it to Comrade Movement Msasiwa. So we are saying, PMI Z Runners Club, please. PMI Golfers, please. Which other club do you want to lead? You are the people. You are the ones who can come forward to the chapter leadership and say, guys, I'm ready to take it on. I'm ready to volunteer and drive this so that we can all be benefiting as members of the chapter. Thank you very much. So, thank you, movement. Thank you. Let's clap hands for the comrade. It's important. So, before I give my closing remarks, the director of ceremonies didn't know. May you please be upstanding, ma'am. I think we need to honor you. We need to honor you before I close. She's been fantastic. Clap hands for her. She's been fantastic. Anzi munhu anofamba akatakura twake. Ava tavati vafamba vakatakura twawa. And we'll take this opportunity to say to you, patients, may the Lord who sees in secret, he who rewards from above, may he reward you for the labor of love that you've done. She didn't charge us. This is proper volunteerism. The harvest is plenteous, guys. I said it before. Come forward. All hands on deck. We will take the chapter forward. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to close the conference. Esteemed project managers, our guest of honor, in absentia, Minister of ICT, Postal and Courier Service, Dr. Mawetera, who was represented here by Mr. Gumindoga. Our speaker lineup will start with George Asamani, Dr. Shepard Fungura, Prof. Talon Garikai, Engineer Omberai Mandingaisa, here present, Mary Piri, our region mentor, Juliet Maswaure, Flavius Kofi, and last but not least, Patience Neander. We thank you. As we draw the curtains on this year's annual Project Managers Conference, centered around the theme Developing Sustainable Project Management Skills in the Digital Age, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your active participation, insightful contributions, and unwavering dedication to advancing the field of project management. Throughout our time together, we have delved deep into the intricacies of navigating the digital landscape, honing our skills, embracing sustainability as a cornerstone of practices, the wealth of knowledge shared, the innovative ideas exchanged, and the meaningful connections forged have undoubtedly enriched us all and equipped us to thrive in an ever-evolving professional environment. As we leave this conference inspired and empowered, let us not forget that the true test of our learning lies in its application. Let us strive to incorporate the principles of sustainability, the tools of digital transformation, the spirit of collaboration into our everyday work, ensuring that we not only meet the challenges of the present, but also pioneer the way forward for future generation of project managers. Remember, sustainable project management is not just a goal. It is a mindset, a commitment to excellence, innovation, and responsibility. Let us carry this torch forward, igniting change, driving progress, and shaping a future where our projects not only succeed, but also leave a lasting and positive impact. Thank you once again for your passion, your dedication, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. Together, we are not just project managers.
We are architects of a brighter and more sustainable future. To our sponsors, Econet Wireless, ZB Financial Holdings, FBC Bank, EcoCash, Ideal Solutions, Chemite Pharmacy, Segil Business Solutions, Omari, Net1, NASA, Tinotenda, Siyawonga. Thank you for the support. It is my hope and belief that the 5 buckets have been filled to the brim. I will recap the 5 buckets. What do you know? What can you do? What you know, who you know, which is your network. What you have. And last but not least, what the world thinks of you. That's your reputation. I charge you to be ambassadors where you work. In this conference, we announced that every company that is a representative here should bring a banner. The next conference, we're not going to allow you, even after you pay your own fees, to come if you don't have banner material, because we want to fill the room with all your corporate colors. So be ambassadors. I'll speak briefly about the international conference. We have 2 global series conferences. One that's PMI Global in America. The second one is PMI Global in Rwanda. Be sure to visit the sites. Registration is opened, and express your interest. There are group discounts. So let us know if you are interested and keen to go to either Rwanda or America. So safe travels. Until we meet again, keep leading with purpose and embracing the opportunities that lie ahead. I thank you.
And a very big thank you to you, Mr. President, for leading your board and organizing and arranging this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next steps, we shall be breaking for lunch. Kindly pick up your lunch vouchers as you exit the room. We've all, I think, selected our various afternoon activities. Tea will be available for those that will want to enjoy afternoon tea. It will be available if you want to take a break from your activity and just have some refreshments. And then let's get ready for the FBC sponsored dinner tonight. Kuchanga Kuine Jive Nasi. So please get your dancing shoes on and don't forget to wear blue, which is going to be our dress code or theme for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Also, if you did not receive anything from me during the conference, please feel free to see me. I've got a little something. If you've not received anything from me, be it a cap or a diary, please see me. I'm still sitting at the corner there.